there's two parts of friendship that I want to touch on.
Okay.
If I'm single and I have really great friends who are of the opposite sex, and then I want to move into dating, would that be a red flag? Is that something that I should be aware of? Or
I don't think it would be a red flag. I actually think healthy, platonic, opposite gender relationships are an indicator that you're ready to date healthily. I think the opposite might actually be a red flag. That if for the ladies, if you're looking at a guy and he only has male friendships and he doesn't have any healthy female friendships that aren't romantic, that would be the thing that would give me more pause than if he had a couple of really great girlfriends that were healthy but platonic relationships. And so I would say you want to find guys that actually have healthy friendships with other females. And here's why. Because it demonstrates that he's going to be able to have a healthy friendship with you. And that's what you want. Like, you want friendship to be part of your healthy relationship. And if you don't see, and this goes for the guys watching too, you want to see the person you want to date be able to have healthy relationships with the opposite gender. Because if they can't do it now, they can't do it with you. And they might not be able to do it later down the road when you are in that marriage or long-term relationship. I mean, what's going to happen if it's your sister or brother that they can't have a friendship with? I mean, that's difficult. That's going to create unnecessary tension, and it might make your potential for that healthy relationship you're looking for a little more difficult to attain. And so, yeah, I would say you want to actually find somebody that is capable of having healthy, platonic friendships with the opposite sex.
can you touch on just the opposite side of that? Someone who has too many friends of the opposite
Oh,
sex.
yeah. You want to be wary of that. You know, I think that there's a healthy boundary that this can exist between, and it's different for everybody. And here's the deal. Here's the two things I would say to look out for or to respond to. If it makes you uncomfortable, the way he behaves around certain people, certain women or she, certain men, if those things make you uncomfortable, if you see certain behaviors, I'd say it's worth calling him out. And if you don't feel comfortable calling him out, red flag. Like, maybe pause, figure out what's going on, but call it out. Be like, hey, I saw that you kind of behaved this way with this certain person. What's that about? Like, could you explain more of that to me? And maybe he's like, oh yeah, I'm kind of flirty, and I'm sorry, it can stop. Or I've known her for so long, and she's like a sister, and so I know it gets a little weird, but yeah, we've just been close for a long time. And being able to say like, hey, you know what? That makes me uncomfortable. Like, can you maybe behave a little bit differently because it makes me feel a little bit weird.
Yeah.
I would say you want to be able to find somebody that you're comfortable being honest like that with, and somebody that's willing to hear that and respond in a way that honors you. Whether or not the behavior is actually appropriate or not is up to you guys to decide as a relationship. So you want healthy dialogue around that, whether it's the types of relationship or the numbers of relationships. If you can't have healthy dialogue, or if you guys can't agree on what that looks like, that might not be the place you're going to find that healthy relationship you're looking for.